What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of... Today, we're still working on a Subi. Smoke from the exhaust. Recently, as my daughter was learning how to drive, watch my videos in my playlist, WRX. I was walking behind the car and I noticed a little blue smoke coming out as the car was idling. Just idling, blue smoke. As she starts driving, everything goes away, just there. So that kind of concerned me. I was like, ooh, what's happening? I went and talked to Subaru mechanics and read the forum and all kinds of stuff, and I figured it out that on a VF turbos, there's a restriction benjo bolt. This guy right here, that has a restrictor little hole right there, right when you're looking at it. Different turbos have different size hole because they need different amount of oil to be fed through the turbo bearing. I started looking into it, and VF, I have VF 34 turbo, VF 34, 39, 52, 22, and a couple other ones. They require 1 millimeter restrictor benjo bolt. All the other one, the K turbos and all the other, because they have a different kind of bearing. Anyway, they require the different kind of bearing, so they require different kind of restrictor, 1.8 millimeter, more oil. Now, if the wrong restrictor was installed on my turbo, meaning that more oil was pushing into the bearing, all that extra oil was getting through the seal, getting into the intake, collecting in the intercooler, slowly dripping back into the engine, and when you full throttle it, the oil's getting burned, so there is no really a smoke. There's not enough to smoke. As it idles, there wasn't enough oil in there to just get in there to create a little bit of blue smoke. So anyway, so I looked at my into my bolt, the restrictor, and I figured it out that I had a wrong one. I went and ordered the correct one, this guy right here. $14 later, I need to replace it. Restrictor is right here, this guy. We're looking at it right there, that guy. Okay, and all you need is a 14 millimeter and a little bit of that. All right, don't be afraid. None of the oil will be dripping all over it. And we're back at my Subaru. With these Subarus, there's always something to do. Now, every time I was pulling out of the garage, when it was parked, there was some oily spot right under the wheel, the front driver's side. And today I pulled the car out and I saw this spot right here, and see that right there. And I started looking at it, and my rim inside is full of oil. So I have a feeling that it's all sprayed inside as well. I have a feeling that my CV joint booth is either ripped or something happened to it, and oil is coming out of it, dripping or running or whatever. Still going on that project, still considering. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, let me get this tripod for you guys right here, and I am going to, see, I told you, neighbor just coming around with his lawnmower. We're gonna get that wheel out and see what's really going on in there. Dripping right there. That's not good. So I'm gonna put it right here. Neighbor stopped. What do we have here? It's just, what Where's it coming from? I mean, where is it coming from? I don't see anything. See, I don't see any cuts or nothing's coming out of nothing. It's dry here. It's gotta be that axle thing, right? I mean, look at all that oil from, it's right here. That's not normal. That's just not normal. Is this maybe, is my brake? Is my caliper maybe dripping? Alright, let me get that thing out. I mean, it's not empty, but it's not full either. And of course it's 11mm, and it was super loose. I mean, I put another half a turn on that thing. So he's back on his tractor. He won't help me, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a clean piece of paper in here, or cardboard. I'm gonna start the car, I'm gonna press the brake a few times and hold it for a few minutes. Piece of cardboard. If I see any drips on it, then it's still having an issue. If it doesn't drip, then we are fixed and good to go. And whoever painted this caliper before me, it's a horrible job. I would like to strip them down and just black them. All right, well, that fixed it.
Yeah.
Now I have to wash this beast. I think see how it ripples here inside this groove right here, and if I run my nail on it, it peels the paint off. I think that the brake fluid is corrosive or something, and it's just come to think about it, where it was dripping, it even ate the epoxy. My floor is epoxy. It even ate the epoxy on my floor. So I guess the brake fluid is corrosive. Anyway, she's fixed. That's struggle of the Subi owner, I guess. Always something. Well, same day, same hour, same car, different wheel. Not even gonna talk about it, okay? So we're just gonna leave it at that. Not talking about this guy. Everything else is fine. Man, what a Sunday. What else did I do today? On my wife's car, replaced the rotors and the front brakes. Hers were pulsing when she was coming to a stop. It was just like the brake pedal and the vibration. So I put a brand new rotors in there and pads. Anyway, Sunday's moving along. What else should I do today? Oh yeah, I want to show you this. Went for a walk yesterday. There's a water retaining pond right there, and I saw this huge snapping turtle. It's trying to cross the road into the creek that I have on the back and lay eggs or something, or it was laying eggs in the retaining pond. I don't know, but look at that footage right here next to my shoe. That thing is huge. What's up, Jonah? Come on, let's go.